End of the week. What does that mean? It's Q&A time with Aaron. Surprisingly, I got about a few questions in today, not today, but this week, asking from people all around the country, all around the world, asking questions. So really take advantage of this and make use of this, because I do eventually want to get to a point where I screen all the questions and then answer the most popular ones. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to answer the questions that were asked. The first question was from Suzanne. She asked, how can I get rid of the belly fat around my stomach? This is a question that I see all the time. Probably the most asked question that I see is, how do I get rid of that stubborn belly fat? Well, the answer to that is fat is lost where fat wants to be lost. You really can't target weight loss per se, so you can't say, I want to isolate my stomach and lose all the fat around my stomach, but I want to keep the fat around my shoulders. Women naturally are going to want to hold on to fat in the midsection. That'll be the last place generally where you're going to lose that weight. So to answer your question, just to be blunt and honest with you, to lose your belly fat, you're going to have to make adjustments with your diet. You're going to have to make a caloric adjustment so that you're burning more calories than you're consuming. It's a simple science, calories in, calories out. You got to create that caloric deficit in order for you to burn that fat off your body. Again, remember, that's the last place where that fat's going to come from. It's going to come off from your stomach. So to answer your question, Suzanne, really focus on tailoring up your diet, get a little bit more fine-tuned with that, okay? Also, if you hear any noise in the background, I'm filming in my gym. There's a couple people working out. So the next question came from Deborah. Deborah asked, is it true that I have to start, or is it true if I start weightlifting, I'm going to bulk up and put on weight? Deborah, when you think of a power lifter and you think of a bodybuilder, A, those people are lifting a lot of weight, a lot of heavy weight, and B, most of them are supplementing with additional resources. If you lift weights, okay, and you keep your repetition count a little bit higher, and you keep the weight to a minimum, you don't need to go out and try to bench press 300 pounds. As long as you're pushing weight around that's moderate in heaviness and and very intense, you keep that intensity high, what you're going to do is you're going to create a very high elevated heart rate, as well as at the same time you're going to be building muscle and conserving muscle mass. Okay, so to answer your question, you will not bulk up if you lift weights, as long as you keep the weights on the lighter side and just more intense, okay? So keep the intensity very high. You don't need to sit down and try to find your 1 rep max bench press or your 1 rep max squat. If you're looking to build muscle, then you want to lift like that. So if you're not looking to put on muscle, you want to keep the weight towards the lighter side, just at a higher intensity. All right. Next question came from Donna. Donna asks, how do I lose fat around my thighs and butt? Donna, same answer to Suzanne. You cannot target weight loss. You cannot target fat loss. Despite all the commercials that you read and the things that you hear, you can't target where fat comes off first. However, you can target particular areas in your body to tone up and tighten. Now, if you're looking to tighten and tone up your thighs and your butt, meaning if you're looking to put some muscle on, all right, you can do a lot of leg work. So squats, lunges, bodyweight exercises like that are great exercises that you can do in the comforts of your own home to help you lose, not lose, but build muscle around that area and tighten up and firm that skin. And again, the same answer to Suzanne, you got to create that caloric deficit. So you need to consume fewer calories than you're going to burn. Okay, so again, it's a very honest answer to a simple question. How do you lose fat in a particular area? You need to create that caloric deficit. Okay. Last question is going to come from Amanda. Amanda asks, I've heard people say that eating more frequently can help you lose weight. Is this true? And if so, how is that possible? Good question. Eating more frequently, what that does, and again, when you say eating more frequently, that doesn't mean you go out and have Pizza Hut and Domino's and ice cream and Quiznos and things like that. You need to eat healthy food, but if you eat more frequently in smaller portions, what you're going to do is you're going to create your metabolism to burn calories a lot faster. So it knows that, okay, I'm getting 200 calories or 300 calories in at a time. I'm going to make use and utilize all 300 calories. And it's expecting another 300 calories, 2 to 3 hours after that. So if you create that type of schedule in your body, what you'll do is you'll naturally speed up your metabolism. By speeding up your metabolism, you can actually in turn eat more food than you previously were eating before. So if you were eating, 3 controlled meals a day, Now, if you were to spread those meals, that same portion size, spread it over the course of 6 meals, you will in turn actually burn more calories throughout the course of the day than you would if you were eating, 3 times a day or twice a day. Some people eat. So yes, eating more frequently will help you burn more fat. You'll burn more calories. In turn, you'll burn more fat. And yeah, that answers your question. So if so, how is that possible? That's how it works. Okay. So I hope you 4 ladies, enjoy the answers to your questions. Some of you might not like what you hear, but it's the brutal, honest truth. I'm not here hyping anything up. I'm not going to try to sell you on an easy dream. You have to remember that weight loss and increased fitness takes hard work, okay? So the people who you see with fit, healthy bodies, they put that work in. So if you put that work in, you're going to see the results, okay? So I want you all to have a very good weekend. Remember the things that we talked about on Monday. I want you to go out and get those goals and accomplish them. Till next week, I'll see you again.